The Sturgeon Moon, the August full moon, by Guy Thornton. Yes, I can remember that night, how the phosphorescence filled the lake with the green of its light, as in the mirror of the lake the fireflies swarmed, like new stars in the dark of the night. Over the water the Sturgeon moon swam, and over the fields the corn moon silvered the leaves of the ripening crops. Then I was young and lithe, and the water was sweet, as I swam between the roots of the alder tree, and the moon, blood red over the lake, was as ever constant in her inconstancy. Do you recall how I cried out to the full Sturgeon moon to fill my nets that autumn so long ago? How I followed the path to the lake, parting the tall spires of the purple loose-striped stems. Even in the shallows of the water I felt the pull of the stream, and I, deep in the crystal depths, I saw your silhouette against the bright orb of the moon. And yes, I was bewitched, lost in the wonder of your beauty, the woman from the bright moonlit kingdom above. I had lived long here in the green depths of the lake. How I envied the kingfisher, born in the bright air, who plunged among the silver minnows, a bird who fell from the sky only to return again. She spread her nets over the pool, and I swam into their embrace, lost in the spell of her reflection, the moon in the depths of the lake. Though I was young then, I was old. Silver hooks hung from my lip, and scars carved the blackness of my flank. I swam out of the shadows into her arms. Your skin was rough on my bare skin. I lifted you clear of the water. Quicksilver droplets of moonlight shattered the mirror of the pool's surface. You held me up in the suffocating purity of the moonlit air, and I saw a new world above the mirror of the water, the mayfly's summer haunt, the honeysuckle's sweetened lightness of the ever-moving breeze. I heard the buzz of the drowsy beetle's flight, the unbearable loudness of water dripping from my body, and I could barely hold your weight, even so long ago, when we were so young. Though it was you I hunted, you that I sought to entrap in the silken weave of my nets, but oh, the weight of you still in my arms. I feel the scales of your armour. I regret that I pulled you from the seclusion of the green depths to suffocate in the thinness of the midnight air. And I had achieved something long dreamt of. I had broken the mirror and passed beyond, exhilarated by the rapture. Oh, the vastness of this new world under the moon. Her face was a wonder to behold, her hair darker than the starless night sky, more beautiful than anything you have ever seen. I embraced one of the world's ancient spirits, one who had seen the meteor fall and the endless winter thereafter, one who was young in the morning of our world, one who had swum in the green hope of the first dawn. It was then that I felt the sacrilege, The bitter regret that I had torn this primordial soul from the depths of his lake, I lowered him gently through the silver surface of the water, shining with stars like rich jewels on a cloth. I returned to the water and she to the air. How many moons have waxed and waned since then? How many winters have frozen the water? How many skeins of swans have felt the thaw and flown overhead? And now I am alone in the poisoned emptiness of the pool. How long is it since I saw another of my kind? Only the bleached bones remain. 20 years pass, 50 years in my memory. Slower now in the water, I can taste the petrol, the acrid plastic, smell the green slime in the shadows, hear the rumble of the traffic, short-breathed among the shopping trolleys and the discarded lorry tyres. I have lived too long. In August, I left my home and made my way slowly to the shore of the lake. No longer sure-footed, no longer swift. I am shrouded in sleep. This night the sturgeon moon rises. The corn moon is full. Tonight it glows like a dying ember, the doom-laden augury of despair and long-abandoned hope. Picking my way through rubble, round old fridges, white in the darkness, I reach the shore of the lake. I step into the water towards the red reflection of the moon. As the pool rises around me, I feel the lightness in my stiff limbs. The sparkling surface of the moonlit waters illuminate my soul. Then a dark form, an absence of light, is in the lake beside me. I reach out and embrace this darkness, this memory, this ancient spirit of the place. We are the last. We have both outlived our time. Our world has forgotten its innocence. Then dark clouds of smoke cast a shadow across the moon. Our world ends with the burning embers of the forest fires, swarming like lost fireflies over the lake. And once in the moonlight the swans sailed across the water like the ghosts of the dead. And once this pool boiled with sturgeon drawn to the surface by the pull of the full moon. The water is silent now. The swans are no more. A white feather floats on the blackness of the waters.